What's going on, everybody? Welcome to iStuff Gaming, and today I'm going to be giving you my personal top 5 worst ultimates in SMITE. Now, before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to keep up with any of my future content. I do have a Discord, and I do stream on Twitch. If you want both those links, they'll be in the description below. Now, before we get into the video, first of all, no, I'm not including stance change ults. All right, stance changes is there because they have multiple things in their kit, so I'm not gonna count those. And again, this is my personal top 5. So if you have your own honorable mentions or you disagree with anything I say, don't forget to start say it in the comments. Let's go ahead and get to number 5. So at number 5, Soul Ult. A lot of people might disagree with me on this one. I'm putting it really low on the list though, because yes, it does damage and it can cover a pre area, but aiming it sucks. You'll rarely ever get most of the hits or maximum damage on this ult because it comes out really slow. It's very, very telegraphed. Like, you really only use this ult to kill confirm, or to really just block somebody's path off if you really want to do something like that. But overall, the ultimate is just very lackluster, in my opinion. For a very top tier character, this is the only thing holding her back, not having a good ult. Like I said, a lot of people might disagree with me on. I honestly do not think that it's everything else about her. It's just all right. Go ahead and get to number 4. At number 4, Knox ultimate. This ultimate has a use. It's primarily there so, you know, they do less damage if they get hit by it, and it does a small amount of tick damage afterwards. But the ultimate doesn't hit that hard. Even with full build, it only does tick damage. It's only really good for like early engagement team fights. Yeah, you can use it to hit to kill confirm, but there are better ultimates. There are better abilities for that. This ultimate, again, kind of like Soul Ult. It's not that it's inherently terrible, but there's really not much use, especially since it doesn't really do a lot of damage. It's only clocking in at 400 damage with 75% scaling. So it can hit hard, but it's not really something to be scared of. Go ahead and move on to number 3. At number 3, I'm pretty sure a lot of you saw this coming. I'm gonna say Mulan. He's only at number 3 for a few reasons. Because it's still a global ult, and being blinded can be annoying. But is being blind in a game like this really that detrimental? Is all I'm saying. Right? It can mess with your aim, yes, but it's not enough, especially for a hunter like this. Like, Mulan has been on such a decline lately, and it's mainly because his kit is so outdated, and he doesn't have clear, on top of the fact that he's a auto-based hunter that needs transcendence. That makes no sense. So, and then on top of that, his ult is just very, it's just okay. It just sucks. I can't even say it's okay, because he gets an attack speed buff, he gets movement speed, which is good for him. The blind really isn't anything, right? If you get blinded, run away. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing stopping you from running away with this ultimate. There's also nothing stopping you from just running at him with the ultimate on your head, right? And if you have decent communication with your team, you know, you should know if you're gonna get, if he ults and you feel like you're getting, even if you feel like you're getting rotated, just run away. Oh, Jibo, oh, I'm gonna run away. Jibo, oh, I'm gonna run away. Jibo, oh, I'm just gonna confirm this kill because I'm already right on top. Right? Like, Jibo ult is only good for, hey, surprise, enemy team is actually here. No, it's not, like, it's just okay. And if you play the game long enough, you know that if he ults, you know you're about to get jumped, or you can feel you're gonna get jumped, so you just back off. Right? Then on top of that, it's a 90-second cooldown. So even with full CDR, which most of the time you're not gonna build, you only have to deal with it every minute and a half, which is not that daunting. So I think he deserves to be at number 3. Go ahead and move on to number 2. So number 1 and number 2, I feel like Mulan deserves to be at number 2. This ultimate is just so this ultimate gets her killed so much. The only reason why it's at number 2 is because at least it's a good kill confirming ult, and it's a good engagement ult. It's not good for running away, and it's not good for anything else in particular. It will get her killed. They added in the buff to, you can cancel the ult in the middle of the animation if you hit somebody and you're trying to run away. But then you lose out a crap ton of damage. So it's like, do I want to commit to the damage, or do I want to just die? Most of the time you're going to die unless you're completely tanky. And even then, it's so lackluster. I honestly believe it deserves to be at number 2. There's only one ultimate in the game that I think is worse, and we're going to go ahead and get that at number 1. But let's be real, this ultimate is just so... I know y'all have seen those moments, where you're playing as Mulan, and then you ult, and then you die almost immediately after, because, it's not a good runaway tool. And then if you use it to engage, well, then she doesn't have a really good way to get out. So, and then on top of that, it's just it's a knockup. It has a knockup, yeah, but it's like, it's just lackluster. I can't put it any other way. And in any other situation, other than engaging, most of the time she's gonna die because she used her ultimate. Let's go ahead and get to number 1, the only ultimate that I think is. At number 1, we have Quetz. Now, on paper, Quetz ult is really strong. You get damage, stops you from healing. You could force them into a bad spot if you ult. Damage you can possibly get off of it is absolutely insane. I've seen people get pentakills after they died because they had this on them, then they died with it on, and it spread to everybody else, and then they died because they didn't have the help to deal with the true damage. So, on paper, it sounds good. There are a lot of issues with it. First, you have to get stupid close to even use it. Not a problem for Quetz, but in a team fighting situation, that's very dangerous. If she gets beezed, she is stuck on somebody's back that can walk them to the enemy team. She will die. It puts her in very bad spots. Even with all of this mobility, if she ults, she dies. Right? Quetz in herself is just an early game pub stomper. I've dealt with it like literally in one of my streams the other day. Quetz can pub stomp, but when you hit that late game, that ultimate is virtually... it puts her in such a bad spot. Like, on top of the fact that she's an assassin, so if she uses her ult, if she builds full damage, which can insta-kill you, will die. If she builds kind of tanky, she won't get the full benefit. She may live, but she's still in a bad spot, and she still has to get stupid close for it to work. So I think Quetz ult is honestly one of the worst ults. If you like this video or you disagree with me or anything, don't forget to leave a comment, like this video, share it with your friends, and I'll catch y'all later.